Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. Raised in a deeply religious family, Martin learned early about the power of faith and, the pain of racism. As a child, he experienced the sting of segregation firsthand. One of his white friends told him they couldn't play together anymore, just because of the color of his skin. That wound stayed with him, but so did something else, a calling. King was a brilliant student, entering college at just 15. He went on to earn a PhD in theology and became a pastor, just like his father and grandfather before him. But it was the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi that sparked something powerful in him, a belief that love, not violence, could change even the most unjust systems. In 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. The city's black community had had enough. At just 26 years old, Martin Luther King Jr. was chosen to lead the Montgomery Bus Boycott. For 381 days, thousands walked instead of riding segregated buses. They endured threats, arrests, even King's home being bombed. But the boycott worked. The Supreme Court ruled segregation on buses unconstitutional, and Martin Luther King Jr. became a national figure. Over the next decade, he would lead a movement built on hope, faith, and nonviolent resistance. From Birmingham to Selma to Washington, D.C., his voice thundered with conviction. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. He faced jail cells, beatings, and death threats, but he never gave up. On August 28, 1963, over 250,000 people gathered at the Lincoln Memorial. There, Dr. King delivered his most iconic words. "I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed." It was a dream of a world where character mattered more than color. His dream began to take shape. In 1964, the Civil Rights Act was signed into law, banning segregation. That same year, King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He was just 35, the youngest ever recipient at the time. In 1968, he traveled to Memphis to support striking sanitation workers. On April 3rd, he gave a haunting final speech. "I've been to the mountaintop. I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land." The next day, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. He was just 39. Though his life was cut short, his legacy lives on. Through changed laws, changed hearts, and every voice that still cries out for justice. Martin Luther King Jr. showed us that love is a weapon, peace is a strategy, and dreams are worth dying for. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who turned pain into purpose and dreams into action.